Non vedo l'ora che...
So who hit
A thoroughly exciting 60th Monaco Grand Prix victory to David Coulthard for McLaren, Michael Schumacher second for Ferrari, and Ralf Schumacher third for Williams. David, your 12th Grand Prix win, but it's been just over a year since your last one. How do you feel?
It's unbelievable. I feel fantastic because, well, naturally we've had a difficult start to the season. It was looking pretty difficult for us to win a Grand Prix, and hopes were pinned on coming to Monaco that we could have a good performance. Obviously that's been the case, and the traction control that obviously caused me some problems last year worked fantastically this year, and then it was just a question of keeping it off the barriers.
Now, there seemed to be around lap 30 some smoke coming from the back of your car for several laps. Were you aware of that, and did the team spot it and tell you to do something to your engine to stop it continuing like that, or indeed blowing up?
Yeah, no, I did. I felt that for a few laps as if things were tightening up a little bit, so obviously at that point when I could see some smoke when I was coming out of Casino, and I thought this doesn't look good, but I rated to the team. They said all the systems were working normally, so I just ignored it, and thankfully it didn't cause a problem.
Well, congratulations, David. Michael, you spent an awful lot of the race looking very closely at the back of Juan Pablo Montoya's car. Do you think, had you managed to get past him, you'd have left him behind you?
I think I did. I mean, we did a pit stop and they did a pit stop. I'm not sure whether he did already his pit stop or not, but I think we were by far fast enough to stay in front after the pit stop. It was a matter of David, obviously, as he put up a decent gap between Montoya and himself, which, yeah, well, if the traffic we had within the first couple of laps after our pit stop, we wouldn't have had this. It would have been very tight. But anyway, I mean, they did a great job, and they really deserved this win today.
But when you closed up in the last 20 laps, you were right on the tail of David's car. Did you ever think there might be a moment when you could make a move, or were you also aware, with Montoya retired, that if you finished in second, you'd have a 33-point advantage?
I knew both, and I kept on pushing, because in Monaco, nothing is for certain, and you have really to go until the last lap, last corner, and that's what I did. I was trying to get my opportunity, but he drove a fine race and didn't give me any chance.
Michael, thank you. Ralf, Juan Pablo was running ahead of you, in fact, towards the second third of the race, and then he suddenly slowed and pulled to one side on the start-finish straight. Do you know what his problem was, and did the team then tell you to watch out for the same on your car?
Well, it was definitely not a team order, so that was not the case. No, I think he had a problem, technical problem on the backside of his car. I don't know exactly what it was, but he knew that he couldn't go as quick, so he let me by.
Now, you had a problem of your own. You had to come in for a second pit stop towards the end. Did that tyre suddenly go wrong, or was it something that was gradual, your left rear tyre?
No, it suddenly went away. I'd have to check with the team what it was. I certainly got via radio that there was something wrong with it. We luckily had enough of a gap to pit again and to come in front of Trulli again.
Ralf, thank you. Back to you, David. You said coming to Monaco that it was a race that, unlike the ones earlier this season, you felt the McLaren-Mercedes combination could be competitive. Do you think the same will be true in Canada?
Well, obviously Canada's a very different circuit, and even when we think to last year when we were quite competitive in the first half of the season, I think we were on the second row there. So it may be a different story in Montreal, but nonetheless I think we're all going to enjoy this victory. They're difficult to come by, especially in this season, and I'm delighted that I was able to win this race for the McLaren team.
Thank you very much. Now, Michael and Ralf, if you'd like to speak, starting with Michael in your own language, please.
Alles in allem, glaube ich, dürfen wir zufrieden sein mit dem zweiten Platz. Das sind sechs wichtige Punkte. Speziell im Verhältnis zur Meisterschaft, zu meinem direkten Konkurrenten Ralf und Montoya, hat sich der Vorsprung noch mal ein bisschen ausgebaut. Das ist natürlich für uns das Wichtigste, wo wir drauf schauen. Es gab für uns keine Möglichkeit, am McLaren vorbeizukommen, zumindest nicht auf der Strecke. Wir haben es über die Strategie versucht und das hätte auch aufgehen können. Aber hätte, wenn und aber, es ist nicht, und letzten Endes sind wir zufrieden, dass wir die 6 Punkte geholt haben und freuen uns jetzt aufs nächste Rennen. Danke.
Michael, thank you. Ralf.
Ja, also ich bin sehr glücklich, weil ich das erste Mal seit der Formel 3-Zeit es mal wieder geschafft habe, hier ins Ziel zu kommen und direkt aufs Podium zu kommen. Das reicht mir schon mal. Ich hatte die letzten Jahre schon gedacht, dass Monaco mich überhaupt nicht mag. Das hat ja schon mal funktioniert. Wir hatten das ganze Wochenende ein super Auto. Qualifying sowie Rennen. Es hat heute nicht ganz gereicht, um McLaren und auch Ferrari logischerweise zu schlagen. Aber gut, es kommen wieder andere Rennstrecken und auf die freuen wir uns schon. Danke.
Thank you very much.